The award-winning Waiting for Superman places the blame for America's failure to maintain an international high standard relative to other schools squarely on America's teachers. Waiting for Superman points out that American students lag far behind in most standardized tests. In fact, they're either last or near last in all categories except one. And guess what that one category is? Well, of course, it's self-esteem. Now, this is where Waiting for Superman gets a little reckless. The inference here is that it's all because of America's schools and America's teachers that our performances are so low on these tests and our self-esteem remains so high. I think that's an unfortunate mistruth. Perhaps, maybe not, somehow schools do build self-esteem. But if you've ever been in any school that I've ever taught in for the past 35 years, it's probably not true. As an English teacher, more frequently than not, my English classes are filled with more males than females. Why? Because in this middle of the road English class, males aren't attended to, nor are their needs. There's nothing there to build their self-esteem. But there are lots of areas where students can go, males in particular go, to have their self-esteem built. Let's say at home. Let's say athletics. Athletics still are a place where American males perform and get recognized. Americans might be considering their military as a cause for this wide ranging and very effective self-esteem building machine that Waiting for Superman seems to take to task. I mean, we are the most powerful military in the world. That ought to account for some sort of bravado. But additionally, if it's not the military, our American culture focuses very much on the power and the authority of the individual. As a matter of fact, in America, you don't need an education as much as you need hard work and determination to go out and create sort of an Horatio Alger dream for yourself. So, is America falling behind in test scores? Yeah, probably. Is it because of American schools? Yeah, probably. Do Americans have too much self-esteem? Maybe. Is it because of schools? Maybe not, probably not. It's probably due to a lot of other factors. And Waiting for Superman's attempt to pin it on schools is disingenuous. So then what's happening in Waiting for Superman? I think the authors and creators of Waiting for Superman are mourning a loss of a simpler time. They're aching for something that may or may not have existed in the past. Somehow their role in this society is being compromised, or at least they perceive it to be compromised. It's a really complicated question for them. This I know though, unlike Waiting for Superman, that gives simple answers to complicated questions, I know that for every complicated question, there's a simple answer. And that simple answer is always wrong. Is Waiting for Superman artful? Maybe. Is it true? Maybe not. You decide.